In the silent night when the shadows play, Wolf stands tall with his spirit in the fray. He faces the wind howling at the moon. In the cold dark woods he's the one. Through the snow and the frost he runs so free. His heart full of fire, his soul set for victory. With each step he proves what he can do. In the wilderness he's the true hero. Oh, the wolf howls loud under the silver light. Resilient, strong, his resolve never shifts. Through the storms and the night he fights to survive. With his teeth bared he's the wild one alive. In the depths of the forest, where the trees stand tall, he finds his path, his journey, his call. No matter the challenge, no matter the fear, he's the wolf, the fighter, the one who bears. With the stars above, his God and his light, he runs through the darkness, his spirit so bright. Through the thorns and the thicket he climbs and he climbs, till he reaches the top where the world shines. In the heart of the night when the world is still, he's the one who dares to fulfill. His eyes fixed on the moon, his heart filled with might. He's the wolf, for one who won't give up the fight. In the silence he listens, in the quiet he waits for the next challenge, for the next fate. With every breath he's ready, with every step he's the wolf, the one who will never stop. Oh, the wolf howls loud under the silver lights. Resilient, strong, his resolve never shifts. Through the storms and the nights he fights to survive. With his teeth bared he's the one who will never stop. Oh, the wolf howls loud under the silver lights. Resilient, strong, his resolve never shifts. Through all the storms and the nights he fights to survive. With his teeth bared he's the wild one alive.
And boom. All right, cool. I think I'm good and I can be heard. What's going on, people? Thank you, Coco, my beautiful lover. Thank you for the raid. I hope you enjoyed your stream. What's going on, people? How you doing? This is Cyus Strikes Corner. I'm a variety streamer, so I'm playing all kinds of games on this thing. Why am I here? Because you always leaving anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna be playing some Mouse PI for hire. I'm gonna indulge myself with some noir environments, sounds, and acting. There's lots of content on this game. Lots of games I have to go back to finish. Some new, some old. It never stops on this stream. My forte is mainly fighting games, shooters, RPGs, and Metrovanias. So if you're a fan of any of those genres, you'll definitely catch a lot of those on the stream. Hope everybody had a good day, good night, and good evening. And with that being said, we're going to jump into some more Mouse PI. I'm saving this. What is that? And with that also being said, help me grow in the streets of Twitch and YouTube. Make sure you drop follows, you know. Not Coco doing the stiff twerk. I call it that. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. get into it. All right, continuing from where I left off yesterday. Starting with the main concept of the story right now. Famous magician by the name of Steve Bando has been up and disappeared. But before that, events at hand has caused his beautiful assistant to also kick the bucket for whatever reason. So now we also have a murder mystery going on. Also, after last night, there's also a concept of human trafficking, but let's just not say that because they're all mice and rats in this game. So we're gonna call it mouse trafficking or rat trafficking. Anyway, we got some trafficking issues going on in this game. So the game plot is opening up more and more as I continue to play. We got this this mysterious dame who came into the picture by the name of Vivian McCarthy, I think her name is. So we're gonna see her because that's where I pretty much left off at. About to talk to her. Rat trafficking is crazy. That's what it is. They call themselves shrews. I'm just gonna let you know now, and they're they're on the shorter end of things, if you know what I mean. They're the short people. All right, so let's go ahead and talk to Vivian McCarthy and see what she has to say after coming back from finding out more about her friend that was killed. All right, let's see here. What button is that?
So, Monsieur Pepe, have you found out anything about my poor late friend?
You already got plenty of charm. Why bury it under that, accent?
Oh,
Yeah, really.
damn, I forgot. All right, Mr. Pepper, tell me, did you find anything
No,
at
she's gonna give me
Tensel's?
vibes of
Do
Jessica
you
Rabbit.
know who killed
That's a
Betty?
mouse.
Not yet. But it seems she was quite the socialite. She was getting rather close with that, what's his face? You know, the one running for mayor.
Oh,
She got
Sawyer?
that voice.
Milford
Like she's trying to pull
Sawyer?
that voice.
Bingo. She most likely got to Sawyer through that dandy spokesman for their party. Name's Curd, I believe.
Oh,
trust me, I know this.
Miles Curd. Yes, of course. Oh, the parties we
I know, we don't know
threw. Ooh, such lavish affairs. So, Mr. Pepper, how do you plan to get close to Sawyer? He's probably less approachable by men, shall we say? Particularly men in trench coats who ask a lot of questions.
That may be. I need to think this through.
Well, if I may, if Sawyer's unreachable, why not Miles Curd? He's a beast of a different sort altogether.
Not really.
Who's this
He's
guy?
a mouse, too. But I get your point.
Good. Mr. Pepper, I believe your best bet is to
The
go
voice acting
and
in this game
catch
is pretty on point.
Miles. From what
Meets
I
the
gather,
environment,
he's
and I
either
love the
throwing
art style
another
of this game.
party
It's,
or cleaning up the mess at the
I
Opera
guess
House.
1970s style.
What's left of it anyway.
Oh, someone made a mess at the opera. That's, truly barbarous. Well, I'll be
Yeah,
on my
really.
way.
You know, the place kind of
Now that
burnt
I
down
think
while I was
about
there.
it,
My bad.
Sawyer's note to Betty was real specific. Stupidly
game-
specific. Time to
this
run
game
it
is
up the
definitely caught me
flagpole
off
and
guard.
see who salutes.
What I mean by it caught me off guard because I'm up here thinking, hey, this game is gonna be like a level by level type design, but I don't know if y'all ever played Who Framed Roger Rabbit before on Nintendo. At any aspect, it's pretty much like that. Once you get the cab and start driving around, it's pretty much like that. You have a world map that you can just kind of go into different areas. The game breaks it down by story though, but I believe you'll be able to do a lot of backtracking later for some whatever. Because right now we got side stories and then we got the main story. So this game definitely is kind of opening up, being more expansive. All right, so time to pin my clues from the last mission.
Makes me wonder.
Alright, a photo of Betty Lynch with Milford Sawyer, one of the mayoral candidates. A stiffening leaf cologne note is clipped to it. Alright, so now we got Blue Betty. I guess that's what they call her. Someone at Tinsel Avenue is quick to clean up Betty Lynch's belongings. Coincidence? And sub at Wallop Bay. Note reads, "This was a wonderful evening. I'm glad you liked our sightseeing tour. That sub hopping at Dock D12 up north Wallop Bay was quite something. MS." I'm pretty sure that's that Merrill Candy. Lurk. I see you. Looking at you. Resolve lead.
Dock's set now, just need a mooring point. I hate to ask, but Tam knows these waters better than I do.
Hmm? Yeah. And you stand in front of the fan too, right? Well, I don't feel the wind anymore. You say you didn't exist though. All right, head to the opera ruins. That's crazy. So now, well, let's go talk to Tammy, which is the person I talked to grade weapons. He's like the local engineer. It's like a nice open world, open area style game. Tammy's ring. Let's go talk to the engineer down here. She's fast at doing what she's doing. She kind of hold a little animosity because I locked up her father. Going by the story.
Hey, Jack. How's the case shaping up? You know, the shrews and all that.
Hey, kiddo, I'm heading down to Wallop Bay to find out.
The bay, huh? What's dragging you down this salty armpit now?
Well, I just follow the crumbs, you know? They're pointing me straight to the water. Supposedly that's where the shrews are being moved. I just have to pin down the exact spot.
Well, hey, I might be able to help you out with that.
Ah, figured you might. So, who's my guy?
Name's Cameron Bozo. Rakes like a jug away, yes, but might have heard something useful. You'll find him skulking around the pub, likely.
Bozo? Classy.
Oh,
Exactly.
and be sure to have a bunch of cheddar handy.
Cheddar? What's wrong with Gouda?
No Gouda if you broke, Jack.
I see the mouse jokes there, but I don't understand. Do they really mean I need to have some cheddar? Like money? Alright, so we got different guns I already got right now. Upgrading. You got the Meiser, which is your generic pistol. You got the Boomstick, which is your shotgun. The Varnisher is actually a really cool gun because it's like shooting acid at somebody, but since these are drawings, it's turpentine. And then you have the James gun, which makes sense because you know the Tommy gun, but they call it the James gun. Alright, so I'm gonna upgrade the Varnisher. And then we're gonna move forward. Alright, I do like the way a lot of this, like how the environments move and everything is running functionally. Let's talk to Walden.
Well, you were right, Wanda. I found something at the studio after all.
That is very interesting, Jack.
More interesting than a truck full of spiked D fondue? Or a truckload of bug-ridden cheese?
Feels like we're just scratching the surface.
Mixing show business with politics? Hardly a recipe for a long life.
Alright, time to go hop in the car and some driving. Alright, let's do it. Great. At least I don't have to go far. Well, only opening up new locations. Alright. So is this one? Okay, that's the top one. Could go there, but let's go check on one Wallop Bay. All right. It's like the fisherman area. Alright, so I just want to come here and talk to people, but 9 times out of 10 I'm probably gonna get shot at.
Nothing
you know?
like a breeze of rotting fish,
Shoot first, ask
oil
questions
rigs,
later, I guess.
and stale Gouda. Corny would be begging for a gas mask.
Okay, they're not shooting at me first. That's good to know. What's the gas prices? You can't see. Seems kind of peaceful here, at least. Well, now that's a bigger problem. Where is everybody? I see cars. I don't see people. That building on fire? That's crazy. Okay, maybe it might be a little friendly here. I finally found
A
some good.
fisherman's pub this empty at noon. Smells fishy.
That part.
Feels crooked, too.
Fisherman pub. This place will be buzzing with fishermen and clients or people. Hello.
I'd steer clear of the water if I were you. Sharks are circling just past the buoys and they're looking real hungry. I'd steer clear of the water if I were you. Sharks are circling just past the buoys and they're looking real hungry.
Y'all looking kind of shady. What am I missing? Bar. Door lock. Alright, so they have a lock picking system which involves using my tail. It's crazy, but I understand. No, I don't. That's definitely not the way. Let's see. Nope. Okay, I'm on a timer. Shit. No. Okay. So far, I got what I wanted out of this situation. I'm leaving. totally normal walk. Sure it is. Might have to come back when I'm actually pulling guns. These guys are real shady looking.
It's Pepper! Get him, boys!
Survived the ambush.
Disappointing, but not unexpected.
Who's that? So this is pretty much how the gunplay of this game is. It's kind of... It's really cool. It's an interesting game. I love this game. It's fun to watch them dance and paint. You know, burning in acid, you know?
Where's Bozo? What did you do to him?
Why is a walking
Crooked
corpse
officer.
asking questions?
Oh, I ain't dead yet, bub.
That walking corpse is crazy. What's that supposed to be? Cheese? Work now, die later is crazy. Good model though. Damn, that's a lot of. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh. Not him hitting me with the same gun. Go ahead and Chuz Sonic. What the hell? That's creepy. Got bats just hanging in the air, chilling. So far, so good. Not too bad. I'm used to getting shot at, you know? Ambushes. That thing. Like you said, I ain't dead yet.
Go! Everyone! And I mean everyone!
What the heck? What he finger banging? Yo, I'm finger banging is crazy. Yo, what is why is he finger banging? That's crazy. Is this my new weapon? This is what this one kills. Got a lot of people coming in. Oh yeah. Run up in here.
Take him down already!
Yo,
Sorry,
that was
I
kind of
can't
wild.
hear you over the rat-a-tat-tat.
This character has a lot of charisma. I like his demeanor. What is this term I'm using? Whatever. Bang bang. Alright, I'm going and save. Break him down, bang bang. Use the fingers, bang bang. What is this? Can I get over there? It's kind of interesting. Oh my gosh, here we go. It's so hard to do this. Like, it's so hard to my tail. Do what I need to do. Yeah.
Now you better drop this silliness and tell me.
Are you dare? You drop when I say drop.
Excuse me?
To hell with you, Pepper. I ain't telling you nothing.
Dang. Canned spinach.
Uh-huh.
What's this?
In the name
Oh, I
of
got a
the
new
law,
toy?
time to break stuff.
I got a new gun.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Where do I go?
What are you morons waiting for? Don't let him in!
Get back. Get back. That's all you got? There are people,
Where'd your
Thinking the job
balls go, Pepper?
see where you at. Alright.
Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
You burning? Burning real good. Why do you keep showing up? I'm gonna get the bullets from this gun. Oh boy, here we go. Watch the ink go bye-bye. Alright, let's go here.
Where'd your balls? This place won't hold forever! Moving your cheesehead!
I'm cooking real good now. There you go. Alright, you're gonna keep going in that window, you're gonna find the wrong place. Wait a minute. I think you want to start doing that.
Am I even paying for? Stop!
Missed that one. Y'all got a lot of mess going on. That dude ran me down so fast. And I'm playing that nice harp going to the sky. Yeah, it's like, that's crazy.
In the name of the law, time to break stuff.
What are you morons waiting for? Don't let him in!
Oh my god. You gonna get out of going to the window. after I destroy the place. He gonna be real crazy.
This is the police!
This is the police? The sound of the beast? See you in that window.
Where'd your balls go? Oh, Pepper. This place won't hold forever. Move it, you cheesehead! Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
He might want to chill out. He gonna find out the hard way.
What am I even paying you there? You fool! Stop him!
Pull out my James. Crooked cops. Where you go?
Where'd your balls go, Pepper? Where'd your balls go, Pepper?
Alright. Where'd you go? I might bring down the whole building.
Sometimes you knock. Sometimes you knock it down.
Yo, the one-liners. Sometimes you knock. Sometimes you just knock it down. Time to go have a conversation with old buddy. They look like you've seen better days.
No! Stop! Have mercy! I'll talk!
Then talk. Where's Bozo? He's still in one piece.
He's alive, all right. We just roughed him up a little. I got him locked up near the shipyard gate up north. Now, for the love of... let me go!
You're spared. And, bleeding profusely. Storms are coming, and I'm betting Bozo's got the weather report. Now, which way to the shipyard?
That line though. Storms coming. I bet he got the information about the weather. Okay. I think where Bozo's being held. Don't tweet with some clues. places I didn't know I could go. You know what? You do that. I already see which way to go, but I don't like the way to go. Okay. Seems like my headphones just died. One sec. Okay. Loose cannon. Oh, no TNT. Guess I'm gonna have to change that. One second, y'all. Be right back. I'm back. Let's continue from Okay, I see what I need to do.
officer. Ow! I've been law-abiding since breakfast.
Oh, my God.
My hero.
Oh, so you Bozo. Alright, Bozo. I thought you'd be a clown, but you're not. It's you.
Oh, my precious savior. More noble than a whole truckload of blood of...
Tammy's the one you should be thanking. Just tell me what I need to know.
Yeah, of course, boss. But, what exactly do you want to know?
Everything.
Well, see, I was born right here in Mouseburg, almost 30 years ago. Mama worked the docks, Papa...
Everything about the missing shrews.
Oh, right, yeah. So, there's a meeting going down, see? They're resealing the livestock deal or whatever. Wallop Bay's just a pit stop.
Who's they?
Cops. The crooked ones. Meeting with some science-y types. Weird accents. Real heavy on the Z's. Especially their leader, the professor.
This some new racket? Or business as usual?
Oh, business as usual. Used to bounce around Shantytown, keep it quiet. Now, feels like they don't even bother hiding it.
Bounce around where exactly?
Bob's workshop, Letitia's pharmacy, maybe. Both good folks, just scared stiff. Oh, and they've been using that old underground shelter uptown. I used to squat there till they kicked me in the teeth. See, right here.
Yeah, tragic. So when's the next deal?
Dunno. Today, tomorrow. They don't exactly work on a schedule.
And me without even a sandwich for the stakeout. Guess I'll start sweeping those spots.
Oh,
Oh, they might
speaking
open
of
up more
which,
areas now.
see, boss, I happen to have a key. A very special key. A pharmacy key. Let's just say I'm holding on to it for Letitia. Temporarily. And since the pharmacy's on your list, $50, boss, and it's yours.
Shit, let's go and get that key.
You got the morals of a stinky floater, you know that? Fine, hand it over.
Pleasure doing business with you, boss. You're the greatest.
Mm-hmm. Try not to get yourself roughed up again. And for the love of cheddar, spend that money on clean underpants, will you?
He's definitely one of those snitch types for the right price. So we got crooked cops, mousetrap, interesting business.
dead end. Or...
Don't make loud noise. Pull out the shotgun. Close quarters. Lose his shot. Favorite shot type of guy. Short-term gains, long-term rot. That's the game. The captain and his fondue level pal headset turn on. Makes a man wonder what they see in the mirror. Trade renewal agreement. Suppliers agree to deliver live output in all forms. Recipients weekly for another 14 days by going like that. Usual spot. Fondue free this time. It's crazy.
Renewing the delivery agreement for an additional 14 days. Signed, the Cap'n. An XX scribbled was cited in something that reeks of illegal fondue.
Flanking me. Both They say you won't be going home for that nice cheese fondue. Yes, because they want to continue their mouse trafficking business. Dang, crooked cops, crazy. shootout in the old town park. This time, pulling that machine gun. You're gonna have to really drill some holes. Armory in here. Seems like I'm gonna need a lot of these. off seasickness meds to some old world types like it's no big deal.
Some old world names, and a whole sack of prescriptions for seasickness meds. But why?
Got a workshop key. Yeah. Thought we don't. What workshop? It's not running there. Shortcut. That was a shortcut. I'm trying to like any shortcut. Shit. Workshop. This workshop. Found some more clues. 64 shrews, 35, 79, 67, 25, 23. Over 100 shrews move per ship. Where did they go? What happened to them? Dang, they really are mice. Moms trafficking around here.
Sweet infinite feta. 100 shrews per shipment. That makes... I don't even want to do the math.
What the hell? Is it raining or something?
What's that noise? It's coming from the pier.
You there! Stop!
Shut up. You the one around me, you know? I'm trying to invest in some case something you run in the club. So I just put you in your place. Dig. Here, this shit is so good. Just buy me some fingers. Might just be the season. Think about any of those. Yeah, might tell no tales.
It must be that secret meeting.
You there! Stop!
Gotta have a meeting with y'all. It's not gonna be a secret. It's gonna be a funeral.
fondue Ray. Captain is Captain Goddamn Sims. The cop of the year himself. So much for that. But the other guy must be the professor. Ugh, he's got that particular brand of the quite big affair egghead I'd rather forget. And here come the lackeys, walking in on me like, aw, hell. Bad haircut. Messy, uneven, and way over my head. I had to go back, think it through. Maybe even across.
Dang. Dang, to the front, you know? Switch. Let's go. Switches. Got it sticky there, but you know, just like that fondue. Just had to keep on throwing them licks out. said before.
Plenty of pieces on the floor. Time to start pinning them in place.
A lot of wise guys here. Hey, what are you doing here?
Biplane propellers. You ever hear the hum? Cover your ears. That's not just sound. That's mind control, boss. You know the moon's all government cheese, right? Big dairy's keeping it under wraps.
You ever wonder...
I don't wonder. I do.
Yeah, but do you ever stop and think about your, you know, stellar career?
Jack, I live it. What is your point?
Well, see, you wrote that big expose back in the day, right? Toppled one of the mob families.
Yes, Jack. I was there.
Right. So now, the family's gone. Out of the picture, but suddenly we got these hitmen popping up out of thin air, just poof, and somebody drops. They're silent, efficient, and deadly.
So? What of it?
Well, makes me wonder. What if the other families saw an opportunity, figured, why get our hands dirty? So, they erect a, firm. A company to offload their dirtiest work, like a, Real Murder LLC, you get me? What I mean is, you did something good, but maybe the mob, they made something better. For them, worse for us.
I sincerely hope it's those 5-cent novels speaking. They're clearly frying your brain.
Maybe. But what a way to go.
He might be honest though, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and pin these clues. Wrap my brain around everything that's going on. See if I might get some answers. Vivian, what are you doing here?
So what exactly did you do at Tinsel's to get your glamorous behind kicked to the curb?
Kicked? Please. I left on my own terms. Nose high, tail swaying, not a single boot print on my rear.
Well, either way, there must have been a reason.
Oh, I don't know. Ridiculous overtime? Zero artistic integrity? The occasional wandering hand? Oh, a paycheck so thin I could roll a cheese stick with it? Pick your poison.
Surely those ain't the only reasons, right? Sounds like you got a soft spot for the place.
You are persistent, aren't you, Mr. Pepper? Fine. Tinsel's wasn't just a job. It was an experience, a lifestyle. You didn't just make movies. You took life by the handful, gave it a good shake, and spilled every last drop onto the screen. It was about skirting the edge of what's safe, what's appropriate, about grabbing what you wanted and never blinking. And me, I never blinked.
So, you partied too hard and got yourself in trouble.
I partied just enough. Though, in hindsight, my just enough might have been a little much for the wussies. But without those parties, I'd never have met half the dazzling souls I did. I'd never have met Betty.
Who might still be breathing if not for all that skirting the edge.
You implying something, Mr. Pepper?
Me? Imply? Never. I just connect the dots.
Well then, connect them elsewhere. You're sniffing around the wrong mouse hole.
Interesting. That lingo she just used. The crooked cops and these crazy squints from the old world are in it together. The one calls it Professor, shakes hands with none other than the shining star of the force. Captain Sims. Resolve lead.
I better bring Corny up to speed before I wade into the muck.
Gotta go talk to him.
Tangled as hell.
Alright, I'll go talk to Corny. Can't see him in the park. What are you doing here?
Got a moment, Jack?
For you, always. Well, almost.
Good. Oh, good. I've got a little job for you then. I want to update our menu. And a real standout dish. Introducing the Azure Burger. Or, as top burger makers would say, the Azzurro Burgero.
What the hell are you talking about?
Look, there are standard grilling procedures, huh? You fry a burger patty for 5, 6, or 7 minutes, right? So you get, and I'm gonna simplify this for you, Jack, rare, medium, or nearly done. And then there's the well done, which usually ends up as carbonized waste in the bin out back. But, and this is key, there's this special technique from the old world, likely, passed down by the street boys here, to make a burger so well done that it is truly beyond description. Pure insanity for the taste buds. Less a dish and more a culinary revolution, Jack. Gonna draw huge crowds to the little and big. But there's a catch. You need some serious heat and a ton of ash. So, if you can find the right hotspot, I'll give you a patty, and we'll see if this actually works.
Sure, I'll give it a shot. Nothing says smart plan like running around with a slab of raw meat.
Yeah, much obliged, Jack.
Head to the opera rooms. Head to the far wet. I got some location on that. Alright, so it goes to the opera rooms now. We head to the far wetlands, which is optional to run things, but still. I'll go talk to him. Still. Still haven't found that guy. Oh, there you go.
Jack! Avast me hearty. How was the bay?
Stinky.
Yes. Well, the place could use, as the forefathers would say, a touch of gentrification. But did you find anything useful?
I did. The cops are neck deep in the shrew racket, dunked like a breadstick in a bowl of melted mozzarella.
Ah, that spells trouble. Either for us or the shrews. What else did you come across?
Well, looks like there was some kind of a deal between the cheeseleggers and the ringleader of the crooked cops. Goes by Sims.
Captain Sims?
One and the same.
Oh, terrible news indeed. We need to tread carefully from here on out.
That ain't all. There was this scientist of sorts there. The way he carried himself rubbed me all wrong, and not in the good way. This ain't your run-of-the-mill trafficking ring, Cornelius. I can feel it in my gut. Either that, it's something that I had for lunch. Either way, something much darker is going on.
You have to dig deeper, Jack. Little lives depend on it.
You don't need to remind me. With the cheese leggers in play, the cops likely headed for the wetlands. That's where I'm going.
Good, good. Get some solid evidence, and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Hard evidence, Jack. Harder than a diamond-laced grana padano.
Wow. This mouse trafficking business is crazy. Okay. Also, the fact that they got a card game based off of baseball is great. Let's see. So I need to go to the store and buy some more guns. Actually, let me see if I can upgrade.
I know a thing or two about loose screws, but you're a whole damn junk drawer.
Crazy. Seems like Tammy's after a fan of Vivian. Alright. I got enough time to run it. That's it, too much. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna stop here. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking. I'm off today, so you might catch an early stream from me tomorrow. Not sure what time, but we'll see how the day goes. With that being said, once again, make sure you follow if you haven't. @Cyus is a optional stream. I'm also streaming on there as well on YouTube. And then, of course, Cyus Strike One. Make sure you follow, guys. We grow in these streets, Twitch and YouTube. And with that being said, y'all have a good night. Be safe, be blessed, be sane. Keep it real, stay positive. Peace out.
My hand's stable, I feel able to turn the tables. I could do this, just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid. I feel lucid, a new view, and I can see the end, I can see my future, I can view it. It's right there for the taking. Everything I've ever wanted, dreams are just waiting. I just gotta fight for it, willing to die for it, willing to like soreness. I just need a hike for it. I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up on the chance. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. for defeat. I got everything I need to be the greatest I could be. Watch out, I'm here now. Big mood, no doubts. Big moves, big mouth. Hit hard, knockout. I come from a different pedigree. Destiny don't mean anything. I make everything in my life come to life. Manifest, see the light. Intuition be my guide. This is how I have survived. I'm standing up 'cause I've had enough. I won't give up, I'm a champion. As long as I'm breathing, I'm not retreating. I could be bleeding, I'll take a beating and keep on proceeding. I'm not fatiguing, 'cause once I enter the ring, I'll be undefeated. My hand's stable, I feel able to turn the tables. I could do this, just keep moving, keep your hands up, stupid.